You know what? Reject modernity. Return to monkey. Return to 2010's mobile games, I mean. My body trembles while I sleep, like it's trying to give out. So remember, like, sub, comment, dog, and sell my soul or whatever. Today's game is Royal Revolt 2. I'd played the first one, but I'm dumb and they didn't search for it, which is unfortunate since the original is more nostalgic for me. Now, from what I remember, you were a prince revolting against all of your extended family, so story of my life, I guess. Where is my god? So, let's enter the game and see where it goes. We connect to a server, accept the, you guessed it, data collection, and we are welcomed by a young woman as we are presented to the funny documents no one reads. She looks like the type of girl the few ER would like. After accepting the blood contracts, we download a few extra datas and enter the game. We are immediately booted into a tutorial. The gameplay is pretty simple actually, but still the most complex we have come across probably. It's evolving, just backwards. So we move around and help our guys kill the enemies as we automatically swing our swords, and if our number gets low, we can invoke more. Besides that, our objective is to destroy the defenses and reach the castle, causing a Royal Revolt? It made sense in the first games, where it was against your family, believe me. Here it's more of a royal conquest. That's right, this is the return of Zero Loon. I showed the grown-ups my masterpiece, and I asked them if my drawing scared them. They answered, "Why be scared of a hat?" My drawing was not the picture of a hat. So, after beating the tutorial with relatives, we are moved into the Build Your Kingdom segment. Insert rant about Clash of Clans and timers here. We build the Troop Academy and the Wizard Tower, upgrading the King Knights and getting new power. We build up our kingdom to finish this tutorial, and we go hunting for gold and attacking other bases. After stealing the funds for our fully legal state, we interact with this game's second gimmick, that wasn't in the original by the way, I believe, making your own level. So I build my defenses for longer than I should, considering I'm most likely uninstalling this until I have no money to my name. Kingdom. I already have no money in real life. It took me a long time to learn where he came from. The little prince, who asked me so many questions, never seemed to hear the ones I asked him. It was from words dropped by chance that, little by little, everything was revealed to me. I only unlocked the basic stuff, but I bet some cool stuff would appear later in the game, if I cared. After managing our town for a few more minutes, including choosing our name and finishing quests which give us normal gems, no funky ball-shaped ones though. Then, looking for the favorite thing of you-know-who, I attack XXX Kingslayer XX, cool name, and I defeat him with the power of no friends. We upgrade our Troop Academy and unlock the Archer, after doing more base stuff to build a big beautiful kingdom, the biggest that has ever been seen, bigger than my 12-inch cock. We decide to play a bit more. Rounds of invading other people's property, this time of the free Rock, because I can smell what he's cooking. After another successful conquest, I could only bask in the greatness of my achievements. We deflect the bombs and kept everyone safe in our first truly inspiring conquest. God shall forgive me for all the bad I have done to this world, but I will return to him with the glory of a rebel son who fought for his vision, than the one who coasted his life looking for the safest path, even if it means opening Pandora's box. We do some more conquests and unlock the vaults, which are actual levels instead of user-generated ones. After that, we spend more of the time upgrading stuff, and we go on one less conquest against Queenship for having no more bread, which serves as this game's energy system, halting our progression and making me quit since we had nothing to do besides wait. And that's it, I mean. I could have gone further into the game, waited for the cooldowns, gotten a bit more, but do you really care? This is a dead franchise from the early 2010s with a sequel that pretty much buried the bite-sized fun of the original with pointless building mechanics and cooldowns, with the only cool thing, the level creator, being made in the form of a way closer to Clash of Clans based than an actual level creator. I'm actually grateful both of these can be played in modern systems, or at least some of them. But this is kind of depressing, an ultra monetized sequel to a simple and effective game that deserved way more than being left to the sand of time. Makes me question if some things are better kept in the past or if bringing them up to the present is what determines their legacy. Either way, I'm giving this one a 6 out of 10. It's actually pretty competent and could get a higher score, but I can't deny the original just is more appealing by the fact it isn't an overly monetized as this one. See you next time, and it will be a special one. Such power was a thing for the little prince to marvel at. If he had been master of such complete authority, he would have been able to watch the sunset, not 44 times in one day, but 72, or even 100, or even 200 times, without ever having to move his chair.
I actually had an idea for this outro, but because I can't get the real song because it costs money, I'll do it over this one. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Heal my hungry soul and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. I love you. Okay, but being real, I actually am recording this before I know what game I'm doing this to. Yeah, because actually I'm recording a lot of the outros before I played games. No, I have played most of them actually. I'm recording before I make the videos. So yeah, I don't know actually what I'm doing right now. Tell past me in the comments what the fuck we played for the 7th, 8th video. I imagine it was Sega Heroes or some shit, but leave it in the comments just for me. Bye.